tomorrow, Wednesday. Oh, after last week's mess, migraine, car issues, had to catch a bus to work. Just ran out of time to do one, so make it up to you guys. Anyway, I did a what I've done the last 2 weeks. Go away, kitty. I have done the Düsseldorf Alt Beer. So that's a new style I haven't tried. With one of the new yeasts I've got, so 1007 German Ale. So what I'll do first, I'll chuck some footage in here and I'll go through the recipe. Just finished crushing the grain for the German Alt Beer. I'll put the recipe on the screen so you can see what it is. I kind of just looked at a couple of recipes and put this one together myself, so hopefully it turns out pretty good. I probably need to adjust my mill because it's looking probably just a little bit too fine, but that's not too bad for brewing a bag what I do. So it could also explain why I'm getting such good efficiency off every batch I do. I always overshoot my gravities and end up having stronger beers, which slightly unbalances it. So anyway, just waiting for the kettle to warm up to 68, dump in the grain, and then mash it at, I think it's 66 for an hour. Cheers. Mash is just put on, time has started, hit spot on 66 degrees, so I'm pretty happy with that. The strike water was 68.5, and once you put the grains in, it hit 66, so happy hit my target. Now just gotta get some more towels, wrap it around to keep the temperature as close to 66 for the hour. I usually do a stir every 15 minutes just to help equalize the temperature and just make sure all the grains are getting exposed to water. Cheers, I'll come back when we've done that. Hey guys, just waiting for the mash to finish. Not long now. Just wanted you to check out the new shirt and beanie. Got them from Mother for my birthday. So these are my new brew beanie, brew shirt. It's up, the brewery I believe is up at Skegness near Lincoln. So if you want to check them out, if you've ever tried their beers, let me know what they're like. I'm just a sucker for anything brew related. And this beanie's so damn warm. Cheers, Mum. Estimated post mash gravity was 1043, so looks like 1045 on here, but when I actually read it correctly, it's about 1044. So it's pretty much spot on as well. And the mash temperature only dropped 0.2 degrees, so cheering. Okay, mash is complete. Bag removed. I'm not going to use any more liquid. I already got an extra litre or half a litre in the it earned to boil off. Hit boil gravity spot on. 1043 as you saw before. So hitting normie numbers, it's heaps good. So hopefully now I can boil down, correct them out, and get it down to the correct gravity for when it goes into the no-chill cube and into the fermenter tomorrow. So just waiting for a boil, and this will be a 75-minute boil because we're using Pilsner malt. I was going to go 90 minutes, but Pilsner malt is only about 50% of the grain wheel. I think it's 50-60%. So it should be sweet with a 75. If not, next time I'll do a 90. Cheers. Got to do any more videos. Finished the brew. She's in here. Got about 23 litres at 1.052. So just went over my final gravity because it needed to be 1050. So pretty much hit that as well. That's just a 19 litre jerry can, whatever you want to call them. Obviously they get hot, so they swell. It's got about 23 litres in there, and I still have to squeeze out some of the air. Just finished cleaning up, so going to do a starter tonight and probably ferment this one in the morning once it's cool. Cheers guys. did this starter yesterday. I think the smack pack was a little bit old, so it's got a little bit of lag time on it. So something's going on because there is some condensation. So, and you can just see some yeast going about. So I'm hoping it's just a bit of lag time. I'll check the gravity probably after another 24 hours, and then if I have to, just do another starter just so I can ensure that yeast are good. But this is the 1009 German ale yeast for my Düsseldorf alt beer. Worst comes to it, I'll just use a vial of my white bread ale yeast and just use that on that beer just to get it fermenting, and just order another smack pack of this German ale yeast and then split it up and freeze some, so I know I've got some good yeast. Okay, so refer to the trusty monitor here, so because I'm not going to remember all this. So I did adjustments on my water profile to kind of match the Düsseldorf water profile, see how it turns out. I've only been messing with water profiles, probably it's the third batch I've done adjustments. It was 3.5 kilos of Pilsner, 1 kilo of Munich, 450 grams of dark Munich, 170 grams of Cara Munich 2, and 110 grams of Carafa Special 2. I just kind of made my own recipe up, just browsed a few different recipes, chucked what I thought together, and yeah, see how it turns out. It's the first time I've tried the style, so can't complain too much. Hops were just Hallertau Mittelfrüh. Probably just butchered the shit out of that. And then I used the German Magnum for bittering. As I said, 1007 German ale. So I did a starter with that from the yeast smack pack in a 1.5 litre 1040 gravity starter. Wasn't a huge amount of activity. I was a little concerned after 2 days. I just made another starter, dumped her in, and boom, that starter pretty much blew up. So yeast is good. Must have just been because it was from February, I believe, so it wasn't probably about 50% viability left. So I probably should have done a smaller starter to start with. But hey, I'm happy the yeasts, like, it came good in the second starter. Even harvested a little by, I think it was half a litre off the 2 litre starter I made into another one of my small LMR flasks. That one I'm going to keep aside and hopefully do some 2 vials of freezing yeast to keep for a later use date. The rest of it went into the fermenter when I chucked it in on, I think it was Monday, put it down. So it was yesterday. Huh. Time's flying by. So I just dumped the starter and it's going crazy, sitting at 14 degrees. I didn't realise that this yeast needed to be a lot lower than I'm used to. I usually ferment ales at 18, 19 degrees. This one, apparently the yeast is in between a lager and an ale yeast, so fermenting it at 14 degrees, and then I'm going to ramp it up to 16 for the last 5 days. So it'll be a 2-week ferment, then bottle condition for 4 weeks apparently. But I'll probably drink it after 2 weeks. And I finally got my yeast vial holder, so that took like 6 weeks from China, but hey, $2, can't complain. But that's all that's really been going on here. So till next time, guys, cheers. Have another home brew.